To Headquarters, 56th Volunteer Infantry Regiment of Virginia, May 7th, 1862. Colonel William Dabney Stewart. Sir, I have the honor to submit to you the following report of the part taken by the A Company of the 56th Virginia Regiment under my command in the engagement at the so-called Railroad Cut, which transitioned further into an orchard nearby Maryland on Saturday, May 6th. The A Company was hastily put together with the brave Cavaliers of the 1st Virginia Cavalry under Captain Preacher and some Shenandoah regulars to fight against the Union onslaught. The first engagement took place at the end of a cornfield at a fence line where I ordered the 56th to fire at an artillery piece and eventually changed direction to a Union company out in the open. Eventually we had to retreat and rally the company. I then ordered the company into a wooded area atop the railroad where we awaited a Union attack, but no one came. I took the company down to the railroad to support CSA units fighting there, and we came under Union fire and answered with solid volleys, but eventually had to retreat. The decisive firefight took place around a harvested wet field where I brought the guards in place to shoot from out of an old picket fence in good order. Two of our guards bravely recovered a flag of a fellow company. The boys inflicted many casualties by their fierce fire, and we were accompanied by the brave Floridians of the 8th on our left and the Alabamians of the 3rd Regiment on our right flank. The company was quickly formed to stand against a flanking attack on the left, where our fellow Floridians could not hold the flank, but the A Company was able to finish what had begun by the Floridians. The battle waged on to a place down at the railroads between a cornfield and the woods. As the guards faced Union troops superior number, I decided to take the company quickly into the forest to the left and try for some flanking maneuvers. The boys behaved bravely, as the veterans they are, and we could send some volleys into the Union flank. I decided further to undertake a bayonet attack on the enemy, which should have been the 52nd New York, but after I lost Private Wells in Hazelwood and also Corporal Hood on the attack, I broke off and assembled the company back in the forest. Thus the actions of the company in this contention ended. Into the engagement I carried 19 muskets, of which number 5 were either killed or wounded and 1 missing. I am indebted to Lieutenant Jones and First Sergeant Heckman for gallant services on this occasion, who, although severely exhausted by minor wounds, remained on the ground, encouraging the men until the engagement ceased. Corporal Tucker and Sergeant Farley are deserving of honorable mention for their bravery. In conclusion, I beg leave to report that the enemy ceased their fire before we did and failed to make any further advance on our position. Very respectfully, your obedient servant, Philip Peyton Slaughter, Captain, 56th Virginia Regiment, Company A, Mecklenburg Guards.